హలో వ్యూయర్స్, నేను మీ బాబీ. మీరు చూస్తున్నారు ABN కార్స్ అండ్ బైక్స్. ఈరోజు మన షోలో సలార్ మూవీలోని ప్రభాస్ వాడిన బైక్ని మాడిఫై చేస్తున్న వర్క్షాప్కి అయితే వచ్చేసాను. ఈ వర్క్షాప్లోని అసలు వీళ్ళు బైక్స్ని ఎలా మాడిఫై చేస్తారనేది చూసి వచ్చేద్దాం రండి. ఇప్పుడు నేను మాదాపూర్లోని ఐమోర్ కస్టమ్స్ అనే ఒక వర్క్షాప్కి వచ్చేసాను. ఇక్కడ ముగ్గురు ఫ్రెండ్స్ కలిపి బైక్స్ని మాడిఫై చేస్తుంటారు. వాళ్ళ కథని వాళ్ళ మాటలో తెలుసుకున్నాను. హలో పతీక్.
Hi Bobby, how are you?
I'm doing good.
Nice to see you here.
Okay, so పతీక్, వర్క్షాప్లో ఏం నడుస్తుంది ఈరోజు?
So here we basically do custom painting, we do bike modification and we do helmet custom painting and we also restore old bikes and scooters over here.
Okay.
My partners are already there inside working. I'll show you through the entire workshop and all the processes that we follow and I'll be lovely to share some work with you then.
Okay. So, వెళ్ళి చూసొచ్చామా?
Absolutely, come. Okay. So I'll show you some of our works now.
Okay.
This bike that you see right in front of us, it's a Husqvarna. All we have done is custom painting of this motorcycle.
ఈ పెయింట్ని అసలు ఎలా వేశారు మీరు? ఏమన్నా మషిన్ మేడ్ పెయింటా ఇది?
No, this is all hand painted.
హ్యాండ్ మేడా?
Yes, so we basically had to first make stencils of this thing.
Okay.
So if you actually see the parts of this which have come over here are parts of this motorcycle itself. So we've replicated all those.
Okay, gears ఇంకా అన్ని పార్ట్స్ అన్ని ఉన్నాయి.
Gears, there's a sprocket over here. There's a exhaust, piston, everything. So if you see, the exhaust is also matching that of this bike itself.
Okay.
So we've recreated all those parts onto this bike.
Okay.
And then in turn, when you see more in depth, you'll see a lot of people who the customers, people who are close to him, their names have been hidden into this bike. So
names unnaya?
Yes, all those people's names are hidden in this bike.
Yeah.
So the more you see this color or the paint job, the more you discover from this. So this is a custom paint job. There is no modification at all. This bike is a very special bike to our customer. Our grandfather had given this bike to his son and then the son further passed it on to his own child. And now the grandson is getting this bike restored. This is a 1985 bike. It's a pure restoration work. There is absolutely no modification again done on this. But this is a very beautiful, very special bike called in Suzuki.
Yeah.
This was the first Suzuki that came into India.
Okay, I think it is imported from Japan, right?
Absolutely. This engine is Japanese and the magic of it was that before it came to our workshop, for 3 years it had not even started. But the moment we started it, in the first kick itself, the bike started and was working absolutely flawlessly.
So మీరు రెస్టోరేషన్ వర్క్ కూడా చేస్తుంటారు?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then this is a Ducati Scrambler, which we have done very minimal modification. So the customer had purchased this bike and then wanted to get it modified.
Okay.
So we've added this beak over here. We've changed the seat. We've custom painted this tank. We've added these beautiful
first
machine parts.
yellow color lo undada?
This was white in color.
Okay.
Now we've converted into this beautiful blue color.
Okay.
These small little parts are machine made.
Okay.
And were designed over here by us itself.
Okay.
All these parts which were worn out completely have been restored and repainted.
Okay.
So we've just made it into a more off-road sort of centric vehicle by modifying it.
Okay. మరి పతీక్, ఇది పెయింట్ చేస్తాను అన్నారు కదా, మీరు కూడా పెయింట్ చేస్తుంటారా?
No, I do not paint. I only take care of the business part of it. I take care of all my customers and all my corporate deals and all those things. I am the one responsible.
Okay. మరి పెయింట్ ఎవరు చేస్తారు?
I'll introduce you to my partners who actually do the paint job.
అవునా? Okay.
So this is Mrutyunjay.
Oh, hi.
ఓకే సారీ టు డిస్టర్బ్.
No, it's okay.
ఓకే,
So right now we are painting a Harley Davidson
హార్లీ
for a
డేవిడ్సన్.
customer of ours.
ఓకే,
So this entire theme is in the theme of tiger.
టైగరా?
Yes.
ఓకే
So and flames also.
ఓకే
So this part right now what we are doing is the flames part of it.
ఓకే
It has been done in gold leaf.
Ah.
So the gold that you see is actually a gold leaf of 18 karat gold. And then there's candy color on that. So
Okay.
it's a transparent red candy
ఓకే
on that. And
Okay.
he's just painting shadows right now with an airbrush.
ఓకే. సో ప్రతి వర్క్ కూడా ఇలాగా జాగ్రత్తగా ఆచితూచి చేయాలనుకుంటా కదా.
It's a very, very detailed work. It takes a lot of man hours
Okay.
to execute one part. So just to give an example, this part must have how much time must it have taken? This only one part?
I have not yet calculated, but the entire project has taken more than 100 hours as of now.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And it's still
More than 100 effective hours, so, which means you can calculate in days. So it's like nearly 15 days of work, and that is effective work. Like
ఓకే
I'm not talking about curing, or I'm not talking about the time in which we hang around. So effectively we have already worked on 100 plus hours.
100 hours.
Yes,
Okay.
100 hours.
and this is about
Because we have to build it like a building. We have to work on the foundation, then work on floor 1, floor 2, like
ఓకే,
different layers.
సో ద లేయర్స్.
So each layer has to dry, cure, and then we have to proceed to the next stage. So
ఓకే
it is like doing a building.
ఓకే, సో
And then
టైం
the
టేకింగ్
artwork
ప్రాసెస్.
the artwork is the interior, so you
Okay.
can correlate like that.
ఓకే, మరి ఎక్కడైనా ఏమైనా మిస్టేక్ జరిగితే ఏం చేస్తారు మరి దీనికి?
You have to redo.
రీడు.
Yeah. So if you are doing something and there is a mistake, then you have to take out everything and again work on that layer.
ఓకే
If you have sealed the layer and there is a mistake, you are gone. So you have to again redo from scratch.
ఫ్రమ్ ద బిగినింగ్. ఓకే ఓకే
That's why these are complicated. This is not a computer generated or AI generated thing that you can just undo something or control
Control
Z
Z.
and it just vanishes.
Okay.
If you have done a mistake, you better recognize it. If you cannot recognize it, then and you seal it, like you want to proceed to the next stage, mistakenly you have sealed a wrong thing, then you have to redo the entire thing.
ఓకే,
That is it.
సో జస్ట్ షో దట్ టు ద ఆడియన్స్.
So like this is a part of the bike.
ఓకే
These are called the side covers.
ఓకే
So the tank will flow into the side covers and then go to the rear section,
ఓకే
and this is coming in between.
ఓకే
So the flame pattern is flowing from front till to
టు ద ఎండ్.
the end. This is one of the middle sections.
ఓకే ఓకే, గాట్ ఇట్. సో ఇలా ఉండే పార్ట్ని వీళ్ళేమో ఇలాగా మొత్తం ఒక్కొక్కటి కూడా డీటెయిల్స్ అయితే చేస్తూ ఒక్కొక్క దాని మీద లేయర్స్ అయితే పడుతున్నాయండి. చూసుకుంటే ఇక్కడ మనకి పతికి చెప్పినట్టుగా ఇందాక షాడో వర్క్ అయితే చేస్తున్నారు. అలాగా ఒక్కొక్క ఆర్ట్ వర్క్కి చాలా టైం తీసుకుని వీళ్ళైతే కస్టమైజ్డ్గా ఒక్కొక్క పార్ట్ని ఒక్కొక్క స్టేజెస్లోని అలాగ కంప్లీట్గా ప్రాసెస్ చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్తుంటే లాస్ట్కి ఫైనల్ ప్రోడక్ట్ అయితే వస్తుంటుంది. ఓకే, ప్లీజ్ క్యారీ ఆన్ యువర్ వర్క్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
come. I'll show you inside now.
ఓకే
So this is our baking oven.
ఓకే,
There are some parts.
బేకింగ్ అవనా?
Yes. So basically we bake all our painted panels at 82 degrees.
ఓకే.
So it reduces your cycle time, and it also makes the paint much more stronger. So you can even do PPF if you want, or a lot of polishing and all. So exactly like what OEMs and companies do,
Okay.
we follow the same processes. So
okay.
actually we have worked with companies like Royal Enfield, TVS and all. So we had to pass their quality testing before we could supply them parts.
టీవీఎస్, రాయల్ ఎన్ఫీల్డ్ కూడా మీరు వర్క్ చేస్తుంటారా?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So we've done, when Royal Enfield completed 120 years, we made helmets for them.
Okay.
So we did about 1440 helmets, special edition helmets for them.
ఓకే.
For TVS, we made one of their TVS Ronin. We made a bike called TVS Ronin Parakram,
ఓకే
which was in memory of the soldiers who laid their life in Kargil war.
ఓకే
So when 25 years were completed, at that time we did this bike
ఓకే
with them.
ఓకే, ఫైన్. సో ఇక్కడ ఏం చేస్తారు మరి ప్రతీక్?
So this is our paint booth, paint studio.
Okay.
This is where we do all our lining, masking.
Okay.
Here's my third partner, Saikat.
హలో సైకత్. సో సైకత్, ఏంటి మరి ఇక్కడ స్పెషల్గా ఏం చేస్తున్నారు ఈ ట్యాంక్కి?
So like this particular project, it shows it's a tribute to our soldiers who have laid their lives for us, like in Kargil war. So it's like a 25th year of Kargil Vijay Divas, a tribute.
Okay.
So as you can see, like it's still not complete yet.
Okay.
So once it gets completed, we have actually curated the like those iconic photographs of Kargil war.
Okay.
And you can see them come all across the bike.
ఓకే,
And-
ఇక్కడ ఉన్నాయా?
Yeah, it is still there. You
Okay.
can, but it's
వర్క్ ప్రాసెస్లో ఉందా?
so it would look somewhat like this. So
Okay,
you
okay.
already have something like this is what we are creating. This is a replica that we are making.
ఓకే, దిస్ వన్ యూ హ్యావ్ డన్ బిఫోర్?
Already we have done this.
ఓకే.
So when finished, it would look something like this.
ఓకే.
So
ఫైన్. సో ఇలా ఉండే ట్యాంక్ని వీళ్ళు ఇలా తయారు చేస్తారంటండి. ఇది ఆల్రెడీ కూడా ముందుగానే టీవీఎస్కి వాళ్ళు రానిన్ పరాక్రమ్ అని చెప్పని ఒక ఎడిషన్ అయితే వీళ్ళు చేసి అయితే ఇచ్చారంట. 25 years of Kargil war.
correct. And if you can see in this design, it's not done yet. So if
Okay.
you see here, we have done a custom logo also for that.
Okay.
Kargil Vijay Divas 25 years.
ఓకే.
So we have designed this custom logo, and also like this particular Ronin gets a name Parakram, which
Okay.
we give.
యా. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఏదో సోల్జర్ గన్ పట్టుకుని ఉన్నాడు.
Correct. Yes. So these are very iconic photographs. If you search in internet regarding Kargil wars, these are like few of the iconic photographs that we have.
ఓకే. ఫైన్. సో ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you so much.
So Bobby,
యా.
outside we saw MJ painting couple of parts. So these are the entire all the parts
Okay.
that are over here.
ఓకే.
So if you see, these are the speaker sections.
ఓకే.
This is the front mudguard. This is the tank.
ఓకే.
So this is a very beautiful piece if you see.
ఓకే. యా, మీరు చెప్పినట్టుగా టైగర్
Yes.
ప్యాటర్న్ అన్నారు. టైగర్ స్ట్రైప్స్ లాగా ఉన్నాయి ఇవన్నీ.
Absolutely. And if you
Okay.
see, I'll introduce, this is the front fairing.
ఓకే. ఏంటి మీ దగ్గర లేడీస్ కూడా వర్క్ చేస్తుంటారా?
Yes, we have a total of 11 people, and we also encourage ladies to join us
ఓకే.
and work for us.
ఓకే.
This is the face of the tiger,
ఓకే.
which will come on the front fairing.
ఓకే.
And then the entire body of the tiger is being built on the bike.
ఓ బ్యూటిఫుల్. సో లాస్ట్కి ఇది ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టుగా మనకి టైగర్ని అయితే ఒక టైగర్ బొమ్మనైతే వీళ్ళు బైక్ మీద వేస్తున్నారని చెప్పారు కదండి. ఇక్కడ మనం చూడగలం టైగర్ ఫేస్ అయితే ఇక్కడ ఉంది. అలాగే బాడీ మొత్తం అంతా కూడా ఫినిష్ అయ్యేసరికి ఓవరాల్గా టైగర్ ఫ్రంట్ టు టైల్ వరకు కూడా మొత్తం బాడీ మీద వస్తుంది అనుకుంటాను. మగవాళ్ళు మాత్రమే కాదు, ఆడవాళ్ళు కూడా పనిచేస్తున్నారు. అమ్మా,
హాయ్ సార్,
మీ పేరు? అనుష గారు. ఓకే, అనుష గారు ఏం చేస్తుంటారు మీరు ఇక్కడ? వర్క్ ఏం చేస్తుంటారు?
శాండింగ్, హెల్మెట్స్ మాస్కింగ్, బైక్ పార్ట్స్ మాస్కింగ్ చేస్తుంటారు.
అంత వర్క్ చేస్తుంటారా? ఎప్పటి నుండి చేస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడ?
ఆల్మోస్ట్ 1 year.
1 year అయిపోతుందా? ఓకే. మీరేంటి ఇక్కడ అంటే జనరల్గా ఆడవాళ్ళందరూ కూడా ఏదైనా మగ్గం వర్క్ లేదంటే టైలరింగ్ వర్క్ వెళ్తుంటారు. మీరేంటి ఇక్కడ మగవాళ్ళలాగా వచ్చి పెయింట్ జాబ్ చేస్తున్నారు? ఇది ఎలాగా వచ్చింది మీకు ఇంట్రెస్ట్?
సో నాకు ఇక్కడ పెయింట్స్ అని నాకు తెలీదు.
ఓకే.
ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత ఇవన్నీ చూసిన తర్వాత నాకు
ఇంట్రెస్ట్ కలిగిందా? ఓకే. సో అందుకనే మీరు చేస్తున్నారు. దగ్గర 1 year నుండి చేస్తున్నారు అయితే. ఓకే. ఓకే. మీరే ఒక బైక్ ని పెయింట్ కూడా చేశారు? ఇంకా అంతవరకు శాండింగ్. ఓకే. ఓకే. ఇంకేమైనా స్టిక్కర్స్ లాంటివి? మాస్కింగ్ అంటే స్టిక్కర్స్ అంటించిన. ఓకే. ఓకే.
వాళ్ళు లైనింగ్ వేసిస్తుంటారు, నేను వాటిని కవర్ పెయింట్ చేయడానికి మాస్కింగ్ చేసిస్తాను.
మీకు నచ్చిందా ఇక్కడ మరి వర్క్ చేయడంలో? మరి ఇంతమంది మగవాళ్ళు ఉంటారు కదా, మీరు వర్క్ చేయడంలో మీకు ఏమి ఇబ్బంది ఏమి ఉండదా? అందరూ కూడా సొంత ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్లు చూసుకుంటారా? ప్రతీక్, మరి ఈ పెయింట్ జాబ్ అంటేనే చాలా కొంచెం టఫ్గా ఉంటుంది కదా, ఏమైనా బయట చేస్తే డస్ట్ అది పడుతుంటుంది కదా?
Absolutely.
మరి ఎలా చేస్తారు మీరు పెయింటింగ్?
We have a proper professional paint booth. Come, Bobby, I'll show you.
ఓకే.
So this is a paint booth which is completely environment controlled.
Okay.
So it has a heating chamber also in it. Plus the air that comes in is absolutely without any water, without any dust.
జామ్ అయిపోతుంది మొత్తం అంతా.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have filters. There are 3 different stages of filtration.
Okay.
One is within the compressor itself. Then if you look at the top, there's another layer of filter. And between the compressor and this one, there's another layer of filter.
Okay.
So everything air that comes inside is completely controlled.
Okay.
So there is no dust, there is nothing absolutely. If you see, here's one work that we are doing. It has just been clear coated. So we can't touch it, but basically if you see, this is a helmet done for a Harley Davidson.
Okay.
This is a special pigment itself that we have used.
Okay.
It's shifting colors.
Huh.
So it's shifting from blue to purple and purple to blue.
ఓకే అంటే లైట్ పడిన దాన్ని బట్టి మారుతుంటుందా?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. These are special colors that we use, which we innovate, which we bring onto the table for our customers.
ఓకే. ఓకే.
So this is in the theme of America.
Okay.
So therefore you see the American flag,
Eagle.
you see the eagle, and you see everything that is related to American life
ఓకే.
on the bottom of the helmet.
Fine. Yeah, we have a White House over here and a Statue of Liberty,
Absolutely.
a cowboy.
Yes. So this is everything to do with American history, culture.
Okay.
We are trying to put onto this helmet.
Okay. Fine.
Similarly, for the same customer, this is another helmet that is being done. But this is a more simplistic helmet.
Okay.
This just has the American eagle on it and with the same color
Okay.
palette that we have.
Oh, fine. మరి ఇంకేం చేస్తుంటారు ప్రతీక్ మీరు?
So we do bike building,
Okay.
which is a very interesting thing.
ఓకే.
So we do custom bike building where the fabrication happens, mechanical happens. So I'll take you to the other workshop and you can see some of our works.
ఓకే చలో.
So Bobby, you must have seen the SALAAR bike
Yes.
which Prabhas was riding.
అవును.
That bike was also done over here itself.
Okay.
You were talking about it right at the beginning of the show.
అవును.
That bike was done from this unit
Workshop.
itself.
ఓకే.
We had done 2 bikes for that film.
ఓకే.
One that you see is what Prabhas is riding.
Okay.
And the other, I think they shot, they blew it away
ఓకే.
as a shot.
Okay.
So that was done over here. They had given us to Royal Enfields to
Okay.
modify.
ఓకే.
Those bikes are not here, but I'll show you some other bikes which are being fabricated right now.
ఓకే.
So like this is also a Royal Enfield Classic,
ఓకే.
which we are modifying, and this entire thing is being done in aluminium.
ఓకే.
So if you see, this tank is made of aluminium.
ఇది కూడా మీరు చేశారు?
Absolutely.
ఓకే.
Complete aluminium. This is proper original brass which we have machined made. This tank cap that you see has been CNC cut.
ఓకే.
So we've done that. These mudguards
ఇది
again
కూడా
have
మీరే
been,
తయారు చేస్తారా?
absolutely CNC cut. We have a person who does it for us,
ఓకే.
but we sat with him and redesigned the whole thing. So if you
సిఎన్సి
see-
కట్ అంటే ఇది మషిన్ లో పెడితే దీన్ని ఈ షేప్ లో కట్ చేస్తారా?
Absolutely. So you buy a raw brass basically,
Okay.
and then you put it into that CNC machine,
Okay.
and then you cut it the way you want it.
ఓకే.
If you see, this is not a straight fit. This is little curved on the edges, and then there's knurling over here on the side. All that has been done on a CNC machine itself.
ఓకే. మరి దీనికి ఇంకే లాక్ ఏ ఉండదా? దీనికి ఏం
This will not have a lock.
Okay.
absolutely. But you can feel the weight of the brass part.
It is very
Absolutely.
heavy. Okay.
And then there is this. This bike has come to us from Bangalore.
Okay.
We are
Old model bullet.
Yes, this is an old model. This is a 350cc
Okay.
standard.
Huh.
But now we are making it into an old model,
Okay.
and even more older model. So the inspiration is World War II. So the kind of bikes that used to be there during World War II era,
Okay.
we are modifying it like that.
Okay.
So you have a separate vintage 1952 style headlamp casing.
Okay.
These old ribbed mudguards. So your regular Royal Enfield will not have this rib over here.
Yes.
This one has it.
Okay.
All these are handcrafted over here.
Okay.
Right now we are doing some kind of an artwork on the tank itself
Okay.
with metal.
Okay.
So in this fabrication unit, we've added these strips over here,
Okay.
these strips of metal over here, these strips over here.
Okay.
We'll see how this goes. Everything basically we put onto the shop floor.
సో ఇది ఎంత ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఇలాగ హాఫ్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ డన్ అయ్యి ఉంది కదా, ఇప్పుడు హాఫ్ ఆఫ్ వర్క్ తయారయ్యి ఉంది కదా.
Yes.
మరి ఇది మీరు ముందుగానే డిజైన్ చేసేసి పెట్టేసుకుంటారా, అంటే ఈ బైక్ నాకు ఇలా కావాలి అనిసనే?
So the customer basically trusts us.
ఓకే.
He gives us a design direction.
ఓకే.
But the final, these small elements, these are our creative calls
Okay.
that we take.
ఓకే.
However, once we have done it, we will show it to the customer,
ఓకే.
and we are open to making changes based on if he doesn't like it.
ఓకే.
But mostly we don't need to change it because the customer likes what we have done.
ఓకే.
There are some cases where the customer is very particular, and we have had to change those designs.
Okay.
So in this one again, you have these bullet boxes.
Okay.
So again, in World War II, your bullets used to be kept in these boxes.
Okay.
We've added that element.
ఓకే.
These are pure leather seats that we have put over here.
ఓకే.
These boxes, if you see, the new Royal Enfield comes with curved boxes.
Yeah.
But on these ones, we have done flat boxes. Because in 50s, the technology wasn't there for the metal to be made rounded.
Molded. ఓకే.
So therefore, flat boxes. So
Okay.
these are small attention to details
ఓకే.
that go into making these bikes.
ఓకే. సో ఇప్పుడు ఈ బైక్ కానీ ఇంతలా మాడిఫై చేస్తున్నారు కదా,
Yes.
జనరల్గా ఒక కస్టమర్ దగ్గర మీరు ఎంత ప్రైస్ ఛార్జ్ చేస్తారు?
So on an average, one needs to have a budget,
ఓకే.
and within that budget we operate. But a healthy or a respectable budget would be somewhere between 2.5 lakhs to and above. Yes, some projects have gone up to 5-6 lakhs also.
ఓకే.
These are slightly more expensive projects because again the amount of work required over here is far more.
ఓకే.
Two things. One, we are redesigning your entire bike.
ఓకే.
So just imagine if an OEM makes a bike, they charge you 2.5 lakhs for a brand new bike, and there they are not specially making it for you.
ఓకే.
You bring us your bike and then we make special bike only for you.
ఓకే.
So obviously the costs are very high. It's a bespoke thing.
యా.
And finally the bike that you will be riding, which has been made by Eimor, will be the only bike in the entire world.
ఓకే.
So that prestige, that honor you will have.
Okay.
So when you take it out on the road, you know you are the only person in the entire world
Okay.
to be riding this bike.
ఓకే.
And even if somebody wants us to replicate this bike, it is extremely impossible for us to do an exact replica.
ఓకే.
Because now, say for example, this work has been done.
ఓకే.
To just cut this piece again exactly the same after say 2 months or 3 months will be absolutely difficult.
ఓకే.
And as artists also, maybe our taste would have changed. So
Okay.
we may have come up with a new idea.
ఓకే.
So to enhance the tank. So we will never be able to make an exact replica of
Okay.
any project that we have ever done.
ఓకే. మరి ఇప్పుడు ఈ సలార్ బైక్ మీరు తయారు చేస్తారు కదా, సలార్ బైక్కి మీరు జనరల్గా వాళ్ళ దగ్గర ఎంత ఛార్జ్ చేస్తారని తెలుసుకోవచ్చా?
Same cost.
2.5 lakhs
Absolutely.
ఒక బైక్కి.
Okay, bike.
ఓకే.
And they had given us 2 Thunderbirds. One, so we helped them purchase it at that point of time.
ఓకే.
One was a brand new Thunderbird and the other was a second-hand Thunderbird. We modified it within 1 week. Both the 2 bikes were done. And yes, we had to work, I think, 20 hours every day to complete that project.
Okay.
But it was a fun project.
ఓకే.
Unfortunately, never get to meet Prabhas, but we did
Okay.
meet the ADs, and I think the DOP also had come to take the delivery of the bike.
ఓకే.
So
ఫైన్. సో ఇదేం బైక్ ఇది?
this is the same bike that Saikat was making.
ఓకే.
This is
Parakram.
the TVS Parakram.
ఓకే.
So this is the Ronin right now.
ఓకే.
Some of the parts we have already fixed.
ఓకే.
Once his work gets completed, we will finish the assembly of the entire bike.
ఓకే.
So here also there's a small attention to detail because it's an army thing. So we put a compass over here. The speedometer.
Is this a working compass or it's just a show?
This is an absolutely working compass.
ఓకే. యా, తిరుగుతుంది కూడా.
Absolutely. And then the bar ends will be in the shape of magazine of a revolver.
Oh, yeah.
So they're going to come over here.
Okay.
There'll be brass bullets that will get inserted over here.
Okay.
So again, these are small little details.
Yeah.
But just to come
This
up
gives
with
the
these
beauty,
ideas,
right?
Absolutely. But to come up with this idea itself
Yeah.
is what the costs are for.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
Now I'll show you a beautiful, very rare bike that is being done.
Okay.
This is a pure restoration work. It's a Machismo 500.
ఓకే.
So today, 500cc Royal Enfield is one of the rarest things. They hardly made these bikes,
ఓకే.
and whoever has it, we generally don't recommend modification on these bikes.
ఓకే.
We generally recommend only pure restoration.
Okay.
And this is exactly what we have done with this bike.
ఓకే. సో ఓన్లీ రెస్టోర్ చేస్తున్నారు.
Absolutely. There is no modification at all.
ఓకే.
So, but if you see the detailing of the work, the original
Head.
color of the head was completely gone.
ఓకే.
But instead of sandblasting it, we've hand sanded it to make it very, very clean. And then we have painted this silver color on it.
ఓకే.
The lower part of the main body of the engine, that is all buffed out.
ఓకే.
So the original sheen of the bike, of the engine has already started to come over here.
ఓకే.
Obviously, we repair the bike mechanically. The intention is to have a 100% working bike
ఓకే.
when we deliver the bike to the customer.
ఫైన్. సో వ్యూవర్స్ చూసారు కదా సలార్ బైక్ తయారు చేస్తున్న ఐమోర్ కస్టమ్స్ వాళ్ళ స్టోరీని. మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ ఎపిసోడ్లో మళ్ళీ ఇంకొక ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ టాపిక్ తోటి మేము ముందుకు వస్తా. అంటిల్ దెన్ స్టే ట్యూన్ టు ABN కార్స్ అండ్ బైక్స్. నేను మీ బాబీ, సైనింగ్ ఆఫ్.